was a little bit of a Freudian slip at the beginning of the show when I said it was Thanksgiving, because I could already smell the turkey and the stuffing and the mashed potatoes, because Thanksgiving is just around the corner.
And no one wants to trade the fabulous meal and family time in for a hospital visit. So listen, this is very important. To make sure that doesn't happen, you guys, we have asked Captain Barrett Baker here to give us some tips, because I know a lot of people are frying those turkeys this year.
Right.
So this can actually be pretty dangerous.
It really can be. We pardoned this fellow to begin the show, so he's going to be okay.
Pardoned him.
Yeah, he's okay. You're safe. But you did hit the nail on the head, and I mean, you could do a YouTube search and just see some catastrophic events, quite frankly, with what has gone wrong with that. Turkey frying has become very popular. We're learning more about it, though, and now I will give Tucson just unbelievable amount of credit that we don't see a lot of that here in
Really?
Tucson. But don't jinx me. Okay,
right.
let's stick to the plan. And a couple things to start off with. First of all, I mean, the picture's worth 1,000 words. A video is probably worth a million. You see these types of things, and that is worst case scenario. How do we avoid that? It seems like it's common sense, but it doesn't always work out that way. The repetitive theme that you see with this is most of the time when the turkey has been submerged, we have oil that's several hundred degrees. And initially, if that turkey is not completely thawed out, you know, obviously oil and water don't mix. So the turkey cannot be frozen. It has to be completely thawed out with no water. And that means if you need to damp it or tamp it down, whatever you need to do, get towels, make sure that there's no water involved. Another theme that is very important, obviously, is location, location, location. You know, with the turkey fryers themselves, we want to make sure that they're outside and that you have ample spacing around them.
And
what does that mean?
That awning, which
not
I saw in one
exactly,
of those videos.
exactly. Keep your pets away, keep your children away, because obviously these fireballs, and a lot of these things, these are fire departments that are doing these to show you what can go wrong. Wear something that's going to protect your arms as well, because when you do submerge the turkey, if you had even a little bit of water on there and you get splashed up on your forearms, human nature, obviously we're going to do the drop the turkey in. When we do the drop the turkey in, we're going to get a bigger splash, and now we have the potential that the turkey fryer is going to tip over as well. So really, again, to summarize all of that, make sure the turkey is thawed out.
Yeah.
Frozen turkey equals bad news. Location's got to be outside and keep things away from it. And then a couple of things, act like something bad is going to happen. And by doing that, you can have a fire extinguisher ready to go. And on top of that, I mean, again, never leave it unattended as well.
Well, also, what about what I'm seeing in some of these videos is it seems like there's maybe too much oil in, maybe you have to measure it out. Don't put so much so that when you put it in, it's just spilling out.
So let's do a dry run beforehand, okay? But the dry run, we're actually going to take the turkey, we're going to put it in the turkey fryer beforehand. Get a water level, all right? So this is the one time we are going to use water. Submerge the turkey completely, see how much water you need in there, or how much liquid, I should say, and then mark that on your turkey fryer.
And then do the oil.
Now get the turkey out, it's thawed, it's completely dry, and now you're going to fill that turkey fryer up with the oil, but now you'll know you'll have the appropriate amount rather than seeing, and that's the common thing that we see, is that there's too much oil in there most of the time. When you do that, it overflows. Now it hits an open flame underneath, and obviously, again, we've seen it so many times.
I mean, it almost looks like an explosion is happening.
I think that's a good description.
Yeah.
I mean, is
explosions,
that what's happening?
Unless it's in Hollywood, we're going to say that explosions are always bad.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
So, I mean, you have an open flame, you have water and oil. There's so many things that are basically not good when it comes to a safety standpoint. But let's let all of these people, you know, the Titanic sank and we learned that we needed more lifeboats and vests for everybody, right? We've seen things and we've learned over the last several years what not to do. And because of that, we have this type of video footage, and that helps us stay safe, though. And by doing those little tiny things, we're not going to be talking about this on Friday, the day after Thanksgiving.
Well, like you said, I give it to, to Tucson. You said that, we've been doing a really good job. But even outside deep frying your turkey, even if we go back to traditional, we saw one of the videos of a turkey in an oven. We should just be vigilant no matter where we're at in the kitchen.
Check the oven before you preheat it.
Yeah.
Sounds crazy. Oftentimes we leave things in the oven, boom, you crank that thing up to 400 degrees. If you do get a fire in the oven, it's already in the oven and it's contained for the most part. So don't open the door and let a bunch of oxygen in as well, okay?
And y'all, don't put magazines in your oven. I've seen people do that.
A lot of things.
A magazine holder. Have
Now
you seen that? Just me. Okay.
There is one thing that people can do.
Like I've never seen.
If we have something terrible like that, there is a phone number that we can call, and we mostly know that. It is 911. Call, get the help on the way, get out of the house if really things go awry, and stay safe.
Exactly.
Captain, we only want to see you in this, kind of a situation. Sitting here with your turkey hat.
Agreed.
People want to see you on TV. We don't want to see you showing up at our house.
I always feel bad when I meet people because then that generally means that something bad has happened.
Yeah.
And we don't like that.
Well,
Yeah.
speaking of turkey hat, I'm just not going to feel complete unless I see it on. So.
This
There we go. Thanksgiving is now happening.
gobble, 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 gobble.
I love it.
The turkey hat is on and the gobble has happened. Great, you're amazing.
Stay safe.
Thanks so
Happy
much.
Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Now, for even more safety tips from Barrett and his team, you can go to fire.tucsonaz.gov.